Next video we're going to show you guys run defense, and what you want to do is you want to have, even for the A-gap as well, you want to have your fastest or most athletic linebackers, outside linebackers or defensive ends at your defensive ends position, number 1, number 2 on the left and right of the screen. I say that because with this run defense, we're going to man them up with someone, and we're also going to use the contain feature on our linebackers to get the stops on the strong powers and the counters and such as that. But you also want your fastest defensive tackle at the number 2 spot on the right side of the screen, whoever that is. Just for the A-gap, just in case that does come in. But the setup is the same as the it's basically the same as the A-gap. All you want to do is just man up both of your defensive ends. I like to man one of them up the running back because they seem to play the run really well when you do that. And I also blitz both of my outside linebackers and use the contain feature as well as pinching my linebackers. So setup is pinch the D-line, pinch your linebackers, blitz both of your outside linebackers, crash your D-line down, man up both of your defensive ends, blitz the defensive tackle on the left side of the screen, and you want to man up or zone out both of your cornerbacks on the right and left of the screen. You can either light blue them to help for the run defense, or you can do whatever. And there you can see him. He could have made a play on it, but I didn't click on because I was running the ball, so I didn't have the opportunity to do that. But we could have got a stop in the backfield if I did click on. I will put I will put the setup in a description below just so you guys can go ahead and go after that, or go ahead and get that. I probably won't go over that again. I like to use the middle linebacker on this one. You can also use a safety on the right side of the screen to get help on it. But it's times when I don't like to use the middle linebacker because the middle linebacker tends to play the run really well when I don't use him. And they play the run really well when you put them in a spy as well. But I just allow the computer to do his thing, do whatever he has to do. And there you can see Stevie Johnson standing there, as if, he has nothing, as if he has no one to block. And you're going to see that in a lot of games or a lot of downs where they stand there and do nothing. And I say that because these contains, for some reason, they seem to mess with the offensive line and the wide receivers. It's been a couple of times where I've played someone, and he was running counter and strong power on me, and his offensive line would just stand there. They wouldn't move. There'd be some of them that would walk, but they wouldn't even block my linebackers. So, this feature can be used in other defenses as well. We're going to show you that in the 4-6 Bear. It's really good coverage out of that. I really like that run defense for that. But the reason why we man up our defensive ends is because we're blitzing our outside linebackers, and we don't want to blitz 6 going against this. I'd rather have people in coverage. Now you can zone them out, put them in purples, yellows, deep blues, light blues. It doesn't matter. I just like to man them up just for the extra help. But what the contains do is they play to the outsides. Now you can commit to pass, but you don't have to because they'll still play it anyway. And you can see the defensive end getting up to play them. But the contains, they play the outsides, and it's a lot of times where you also see them just shoot the gap. It depends on if you commit to pass or not. It depends on if you commit to pass or not on some time or some occasions as well. I don't know. Sometimes it acts a little weird with me, but it's not like a very, very consistent thing. I don't see it too often, but it does happen here and there though. But as I was saying, the contains, they either shoot through the gap, or they'll play to the outsides, basically pretty much containing the run. And here you'll see us getting the stop. Now, I think I might show the replay here. No, yeah, I do. Wow, did that really just happen to the video? All right. Anyway, even if it was a user right there, he couldn't have gone up the middle because I was already right there. So for him to shoot that gap would have been really stupid. And even if he did try to shoot the gap, I would have still been there. Apologize for that. I think it's because my Elgato. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this. Well, hold up. We're gonna see it one more time. Because I had no idea that this was happening to the video. This is my first time actually legitly looking at the video, and here you can see us getting another stop as well, using the middle linebacker. That time I used him the last 2-3 times I've been using him, and there you can see us getting the big hit. Now, one thing I do want to say is that if you put your cornerbacks in light blues, they'll sit there, they won't move. If you put them like a deep blue and commit to pass or something like that, they will move, they'll go into their zones. But in there, even though we got blocked, our linebacker, he ended up playing the outside and ended up getting a tackle before he can cut up the middle, because here, I believe he tried to actually run up the middle and not go to the outside, but our linebacker got there quick enough to stop the run, so it didn't even matter if our user was there or not. You can also use your safety, like I said earlier, to just shoot down and play it and even get better run defense on it, but I don't like to get beat deep, so I'd just rather not do that. Now, next we're going to look at the ace twins. I don't really like to look at the ace formation like that, because it is a very awkward formation. I have the same run defense for it. It's just, for some reason, the run defense, it's like they play it differently. It's like those downs when they want to play it, and it's those downs when they don't want to play it. Like the pistol ace can be extremely glitchy. And for this formation, it's the same thing, same setup. Don't baseline, and there you can see our cornerback just sitting in closer on the A receiver. Don't baseline, pinch linebackers, pinch D-line, crash D-line middle. We blitz the defensive tackle on the left side of the screen. Use the contain feature. And here we should have got the stop, but we didn't. Use the contain feature, and we'll get the same results about 95% of the time, like we did with the bunch tight end. Now, every run in this game, especially the counters and the strong powers, you're not going to get a stop every single time. With as good as these runs are this year, there's no way that's going to happen. At some point, they're going to break all for a good 15, 20-yard gain. And you can't be mad at it, because you have to expect it. And here, actually, we would have gotten a stop, but you can see our linebacker just hitting his O-line, or hitting his man, and he ended up falling down. So that ended up messing us up. But as I was saying, though, if you get ran on, they give you that good 15, 20-yard gain, I mean, that happens. But it's going to take them some good tries just to try to run the ball on us with this defense that we have. And we have run defense for the 0-1 trap as well. We're just going to put that in another video, because that'll make this about a 15 or 14-minute video. I don't really do long videos like that. And there, even if he tried to cut up the middle, I'd have been there. If he tried to cut to the outside, our cornerback was already sitting there, because he's pressed on the line of scrimmage. So regardless, he's in a lose-lose situation. If they run to the left, it's still the same results as the right side. And there you can see the contain getting to the outside, and us playing the middle is pretty much just usering when you're on the middle linebacker. That's all it is. You just got to play the run whichever way you can. You got to figure out which way it's going, and then try to shoot the gap, or try to contain the part of the field where he can possibly run to. I'm showing the popular formations that everyone's using, you know, like the bunch tight ends and the ace and whatnot. Now, this run defense can be used for every pistol formation. I don't really change it like that. It might be those times for pistol ace where you see me spread my linebackers and using my safety. That's what I do a lot of times. I mean, it can be the same setup. It's just those times when those contains, they don't want to work right against the ace. So I have to end up, and there you can see him just getting off the block and making the play. Because of that contain, he gets the opportunity to get to the outside, as soon as possible. But this video is pretty much coming to an end. You guys will be getting the 0-1 trap run defense on, I want to say on Tuesday or something like that. Yeah, because you guys get 2 videos a week, so it'll be on Tuesday. But if you guys have any questions, well, see, that's what I'm talking about. My Elgato acts stupid sometimes. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and put it in the comment section below. I'll try to respond to you all as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out our content coming up. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm out.